Hey everybody, it's the Naterator here, back again with another video. And just recently I bought someone's Lego City, or at least most of their Lego City. So I was browsing my local classifieds, as I often do, searching for deals on Lego, and I ran across a post for a Lego City. So he was parting out each of his different sets from his Lego City. So he had some modular buildings and some other sets. Knowing collectors, I knew that this would probably be something that's listed at kind of top dollar. You know, I understand that as a collector, you list your sets for the top of the market and hope to get out of them what you put in or more. So I wasn't expecting too much, but he had multiple modular buildings that were not part of my collection yet. And as I looked through the rest of his sets, he had a lot of things that were really interesting to me. So I reached out to him, asked if he would make a deal with me if I bought a large portion of his sets. And so I ended up buying most of his Lego City as well as the rest of his collection. He actually listed twice, so I bought most of his city and then he listed some of his other sets, like some Western sets, some castle sets and things. And when I went and bought those ones, I asked him if he was done collecting, and unfortunately said he was. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sets that I was able to pick up. Alright, so taking a look at the modular buildings, first off here is Brick Bank. So Brick Bank, right now if you were trying to buy it and you were to go on eBay, the going price is around $300 to $400 in used condition, and I was able to pick that up for $195. So really just very pleased with that deal. I wasn't sure I was ever going to get this one. Just a really neat set. Moving on here down the street, we have the corner garage. So this one's still on shelves. Retails for $200. I was able to pick this one up for $150. And same thing with the relatively new police station. I was able to pick that up for $150. I love the way this looks with the donut shop and the different policemen in their uniforms there. I think that it really is a very cool set. So we continue on down the line. We have another one that's a little bit older, and that is the Palace Cinema. So the Palace Cinema, if you were to try to buy it on eBay right now, it would run you right around $300 depending on the deal you're able to find. I was able to pick that up for $195, so I was really pleased with that deal. Next up is the Downtown Diner, which is actually probably the most recent to come off of shelves, and I'm really kicking myself for not having bought it. It was retailed for $170, but it shot up to around $200 to $250 on eBay, and I was able to pick it up for $185. Next up we have the Pet Shop, which has been retired for a while now. It goes for about $200 to $300 on eBay, and I was able to pick it up for $195, so a decent deal there. And finally we have the Grand Emporium, which goes for about $400 or so on eBay, and I was able to pick it up for $195. So I really got some awesome deals on a bunch of modulars here. Now in front of the modulars, I have some other elements he had from his city. So over here we have a bus stop, and then we have the vintage car, a gift with purchase recently. We've got an older gift with purchase here, which is a fountain, and then we've got a people pack, fun in the park. So it came with a bunch of minifigures that will go well in upcoming mocks. Planning on making a city mock where I'll have a monster attacking the city, so having a lot of people to populate the city will be very helpful. Then over here we have a pickup truck and caravan, so a little camper there, and also the classic Batmobile there. So that kind of rounds out city. Batmobile is kind of doesn't belong exactly, but that's kind of rounds out all of the city sets that I was able to get. So now taking a look at some of the other sets that I was able to pick up, we've got two of the relatively new Creator 3-in-1 medieval castles. These sets are really fun, and I'm excited to have these along with the medieval blacksmith here to the left with the new take on the old Black Falcon minifigures. I think it's going to be really awesome to have a little bit of an army coming along, starting off with these three sets. So I've got 6 soldiers between the sets. So the castles he sold me two for $125, and they are retailing for $100 a piece. I think that you can get them at Costco for 75 bucks. So, and then the blacksmith retails for $150, and I was able to pick that up for $125. Continuing on to another revival of an old theme, here we have the pirates. We've got the Barracuda Bay set. Very cool set. Retails for $200. I was able to pick that up for $125. And then the pirate ship Creator 3-in-1 retails for $100, and I was able to get that for $55. Rounding out this awesome collection was a few vintage sets. So these are primarily old Western sets. We've got Fort Legoredo. This is based on the instructions, a version from 1996 that retailed at the time for $85 and then was re-released in 2002 and retailed for $100, and I was able to pick that up for $150. And then there were some more Western sets. This is the Showdown Canyon, so I think it's a combination of kind of two different sets, and they're just having a showdown in this box. It's kind of interesting. The box came with the set, which is definitely unique. I've never seen anything quite like it. So the rest of the things I was able to pick up are still new in packaging. So first we have this vintage minifigure collection with a ninja, a cavalry colonel, a chef, kind of a forest girl, and a doctor. Very cool. You can see that these were done, I think, in somewhere around 2010. Let's see. It's like 2012 these were done. And they are representing older minifigures, which is pretty neat. And also a second vintage minifigure collection, I think from the similar time period, looks like 2009. So we've got a spaceman, Black Falcon Knight, one of the Imperial soldiers that fought the pirates, a chef, and a cavalry colonel. And so, yeah, those are really neat vintage minifigure collections to have. And then, in addition to those, here is a sealed Bandits wheel gun. So an old Western set from the mid-90s. Very cool. I'm very conflicted, honestly, on some of these Western sets. I'd like to make a really cool Western diorama, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if I have the heart to take apart Fort Legoredo or to open up some of these old bags. Let me know what you guys think below. Should I part out Fort Legoredo to make my own custom mocks, or should I keep it intact? Or maybe I should just borrow the minifigures from it for my own customs. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This one's kind of an interesting sealed set. It's a service pack with some different Western accessories. So it's like the Western service pack. It's got some Indian headdresses and shields, and then some cowboy hats, cavalry hats, and yeah, just a lot of the classic accessories from the Western line. Here is an old keychain, just a cowboy keychain. Kind of an interesting set. I was not going to buy this, but he said he'd throw it in for $5, so and that would complete the end of his collection, so I decided I'd do that for him. And it's probably worth it, honestly. Probably more than worth it. A very neat guy. Just look at the detail they had on these Western figures. So good. I just can't get over how well the torsos are done. And then here is a Bricktober throwback of the Cavalry Colonel. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I was able to pick up. It was really, really awesome. I feel really lucky to have been able to find some awesome deals on some sets that I've wanted for a long time. I might have to take a pause, take a break from buying so much Lego, as this was quite a big haul. But I've got a lot of fun projects in the works, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.